Hello everyone and welcome to a special edition of AV Today. I'm Shagufta Ahmed and I'm joined today by someone who is an innovator, someone who is at the forefront of the Pro AV industry. I'm talking about someone who is the president of QSC. He's also on the board of directors of AVIXA. I'm talking about Jatan Shah. Hi Jatan, so good to have you with us here today in India of all places.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah. Absolutely. So first of all, I want to congratulate you for everything that's happening at QSC. Lots of amazing things happening. For starters, of course, there's the acquisition by Equity Inc. There's also, we're at the new Experience Center, the launch that's happened here. So I want to, of course, congratulate you on all that. Getting right to it. Of course, we're talking about the launch of QSYS, full stack AV platform. How would you say that, this is changing the game, as they would say? And what are some things that you would want to share with people about it?
So full stack AV platform, the way we think about AV solutions is that full stack AV, which includes all from the edge to cloud, all the platform and the ecosystem that makes an AV solution comes to life. And then you incorporate data and then the insights that you can generate. It actually not just achieves the solution needs, but also provides the value that are very difficult to do otherwise with either product-based approach. So we believe that full stack AV platform, where there is the OS, the edge devices, and the cloud, all of those that actually makes the full stack AV come to life.
Right, absolutely. So you've actually been with QSC for a good 15 years now. So it's safe to say you're invested and you have a good understanding of what's happening not only in QSC, within the industry, but let's come to the future a bit. Why do you think that the full stack approach is the future, and how does AI come into all of this?
Well, I mean, if you think about full stack, you're thinking about how now things can actually talk to each other beyond a traditional AV approach, where you're able to use AV platforms that can actually, through cloud and other ways, talk to things beyond AV. So I'm talking about whether it's in the buildings, different, through sensor technologies and all of that. What other subsystems can you talk to? And then what insights can you generate by having the integration of AV with other areas of a space? And so we believe that, not just that approach, but then you put the AI layer on top of it. So it could be AI in the room, like a vision suite or some kind of a computer vision type approach to actually bring the experiences to that next level. But then also applying AI to different, the data that we generate. So we have eyes and ears and, brains into a lot of these spaces. And then by having AI, we're able to generate more insights that help ultimately the end users. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. The launch of QSYS was much awaited, and I'm going to go ahead and say that it's been something that the industry was waiting for. They're very happy with it. But what would you say has been the early response? And which particular vertical would you say was showing more interest than the other?
Well, so QSYS now we're talking about, 18 years later. It's one of the, platform that was envisioned as the integrated audio video control, and then we added the cloud on top of it. And and now with the AI-led innovation that are just taking the platform to the whole another level. The full stack approach, that is something that we are talking about because it allows these experiences to come to life in spaces that we are going after. The response has been tremendous. When we talk about some of these experiences that are coming to life at an experience center like what we have here, open here in Bangalore, you can actually just experience what a full stack can do, which is, yes, have the solution you need for the spaces, whether it's meeting rooms or the visible spaces or lecture hall, all of those different type of spaces. But then what else is possible beyond AV? And we think that's what a full stack AV platform is. And again, the response has been tremendous.
So, I started this interview by welcoming you to India, of course. So on that note, given the diverse AV deployment scenarios in markets like India and the Middle East, what would you say are, some of the market opportunities in these regions?
So India is a strategic market for us.
Right.
We started our journey a long time ago. And then we've continued to evolve in a market like this. We've seen the growth opportunity a long time ago. And then now what we are seeing is the maturity of this market. And not just that you have the multinational companies that are investing quite significantly here, but you also have local and regional companies that are understanding the power of technology and what's possible within the audiovisual. Of course, there's acceleration of the technology with AI that's actually just allowing these opportunities to come to life. And then you add, and again, just a broader region, including India and Middle East, there's just tremendous growth in corporate, higher education, government. A lot of these vertical markets, we're seeing significant investments being made. Again, for all the right reasons, because you are actually seeing the value coming out of these investments for people.
Right, absolutely. So, the full stack approach, some would say, is a significant shift from the more traditional means of AV models. But what would you say, how is QSys supporting our system integrators and our partners in regions like India and the Middle East? And what would you say is being done to navigate this transition?
So we think our partners, system integrators, as well as other stakeholders that are in the AV value chain, for all of them, when you have a full stack AV approach, you're thinking about a solution and not product. You're really thinking about what is possible. You have an outcome you're trying to achieve for an end user. So as a partner, looking at the full stack AV approach, how do we help you and how do we work with you collaboratively to achieve the outcomes that you're trying to achieve? And that's our goal. And so we believe that through training and these type of experience center, where we're able to not just invest in a training, but it's hands-on experiences that you can actually come here, visit and spend time with our teams and see it. The other thing is support. We have a very strong support team in India, not just in Bangalore, but all across the major geographies within the country.
Right.
So the combination of technology, training, and having the support locally, and then of course you have to be rest assured that there is a lot of support coming from behind the scene from our product team that are coming from all global locations as well.
So we've already established you're in India, but you're here specifically in Bangalore at the QSC Experience Center. So I just wanted to know, when people walk in here, when your clients walk in here, will they be able to experience the full QSys AV platform for all it has to offer?
That's exactly actually what we created this Experience Center for, which is you want to experience a full stack AV platform, come here, come to Bangalore. Right. This is an invitation to all of you. I think I'm not exaggerating when I say this is one of the best AV Experience Center in the world. We have created a world-class facility here where you can just see what's possible. A lot of time people see things, whether it's a proof of concept, they want to see at a site or different places, and they're seeing things in piecemeals. Here, you'll be able to see everything at one place and just experience. And it's not just, it's a platform, the QSys platform, but also ecosystem. We have our partners, alliance partners, and you'll see how the platform works with these alliance partners, and then those solutions come to life. So again, this is the place to actually see all that. And besides that, you of course should come here for training and other resources that are available.
Absolutely. So, I have to say that, Jatan, that your words hold a lot of importance for people who have followed your journey, followed QSC's journey, and of course for AV buffs in general, right? So coming with all of that, if there's any compelling reason why you believe that pro AV professionals should explore the QSys full stack AV platform, what would it be?
So the one thing, of course I'm biased, but at the same time I would say, if you are a technologist and a technology enthusiast, which I personally am, but I know many of you are, at least come take a look at it. I think part of it is that experiencing and seeing is believing. So once you actually experience it, you have not been as exposed, just get yourself here and then see what's possible with QSys. And the way we think about technology is that if it's not solving the problem for end users, if it's not solving the problem for even system integrators, how do we make these systems easier to deploy, easier to commission? How do we make sure that the overall life cycle of a solution is something that we are taking care of. This is not a one-time transaction. This is not a one-time sale. This is really about a lifetime experience at the end users. And you as system integrators, this is your profession. You're putting a brand in your own environment. We want to make sure that you're taken care of, and we are standing behind the solutions that we are providing. So that's what I would say. I would just again invite you, if you have not experienced it, then please do so.
Absolutely. Going off track just a little bit, being Indian origin, being in India, in Bangalore at this moment, what does this moment mean for you?
It's a little surreal, to be honest. It's a very proud moment. I've been coming here since 2016. And I remember having the conversation back in 2016 about our brand and what it meant. And rightfully so, the market wasn't ready. We were not ready. And we hadn't done enough for us to be successful here. So it's been a 9 years journey. In 9 years, the amount of progress this team has made. We started from a very small team. Now we have 120 plus people working in India. It's just a tremendous growth, and just not just on the business side and experience center, all the things we do. We have built a very strong development engine here. So just in all, this is a very proud moment. So I'm super excited to be here, and it's a pivotal moment, and we're just getting started.
Well, I think that's a perfect way to wrap this up. So thank you so much, of course, for taking time for doing this. And everyone, you heard it from the man himself, Jatan Shah, and keep watching for more. This is AV Today.